Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft PSP update video. And in this update video, we will be covering the changes made in version 20w9b, which is going to be covering all of the saving features that we've added. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So once you get into version 20w9b, what you're going to notice is that once you go into the single player menu, you're going to be presented with the loading screen menu. Now, you can go ahead and select worlds that you've already made, and you can also go ahead and create worlds if you want to as well. All of that's pretty much self-explanatory through the bottom UI, and the way you switch from the top section to the bottom section uses the left and right trigger. So left trigger goes from the bottom to the top, and right goes from the top to the bottom. Basically, you're going to hover over whichever thing that you want to select, and then you're going to hit your right trigger to go down to the bottom to do things with that selection. With this selection, now you can go ahead and you can go and rename the world. You can go ahead and delete the world, and you can go ahead and load the selected world. If you don't have anything in your saves folder, which you probably shouldn't, you can go ahead and just do create world, because obviously if you don't have a world, doing anything with loading won't work anyways. So now you can get into the world, which has this coordinate overlay on the top, and the world is now going to be saving actively as you go around the world. So when you're in the world and you hit start, that is going to basically exit you back to the main menu. Now, there's still a few bugs with this process, and there's still some timing issues with the way that chunks load and things like that. So it might not be a perfect method, but it is guaranteed to save your world. It will save both the coordinates at which you are at the current moment, alongside all the chunks around you and what seed that world has. In the future, I'll also add saving of time and a bunch of other data that might be useful, such as the player rotation and stuff like that. But for now, this is more than enough, and you can go ahead and actually just load that world back up, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. So with that said, that's really all of the things that we've added in version 20w9b, which is quite exciting considering that we now have a fully working sort of saving system, and I really do like that. So let's talk about like the next basically few days on what I'm going to be doing on Minecraft PSP. So what I'm going to have to do is obviously I'm going to be moving things over to the media engine in order for the media engine to go ahead and do all the processor intensive tasks so that your main processor is free to play the game and will allow you to play at pretty much better frame rates while the world generates in. With the way that I plan on doing it, we will basically be offloading the entirety of terrain generation and alongside other systems like that. Now, when I implement the media engine, I'm also going to implement a few little things here and there in this world as well, such as biome smoothing, which is basically going to apply what's called a Gaussian blur to the entire height map when chunks are generated. I'll also be changing some of the timing systems in order to get both the world quitting, so quitting out of the world, into the main menu, to be properly synced. Alongside, I will also be trying to basically also make the saves also only on the media engine as well. Not that it matters too much, because saving the game right now is pretty much free, and it doesn't actually take up that much of time, but just in case that you possibly want that for in the future. And once all of the media engine stuff is done, which is going to probably be like Friday or this weekend, it depends on how quickly I can get things done and how cooperative the media engine is with me. But once all of that stuff is sort of done, we're going to be basically creating the full version 0.4 release. And that will be coming out on the Monday, of course. So without further ado, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later with a brand new Slender PSP, the last live stream ever that we're going to be doing, and we're basically going to be doing the second release candidate for that project.